Okay, so today what we'll be doing, we're going to do surface area of prisms and cylinders and surface area of pyramids and cones. So the people that aren't here, they're going to have to watch the video and go online and get the notes so they won't be behind. Okay, so let's first talk about 3D shapes. So we have a prism. A prism has two bases and is connected by rectangle faces. So if you see a whole bunch of rectangles and then two other shapes, you should know it's a prism. Okay. Then we have a cylinder, which has two circle bases and a curved surface. Okay, then we have a pyramid, which has one polygon base and triangle faces. And then a cone with one circle base and a curved surface. Okay, then the parts of the 3D figures, we have a vertex, which is a point. It's the intersection of three edges. Then we have the edge, which is a segment. Where the faces intersect. And a face is the flat surface of the 3D shape. Okay, then we're going to talk about cross sections. And this is all stuff we talked about in the stations activity last time I saw you. The cross section is the intersection of a solid and a plane. So it's like if I take a slice, a thin slice out of the 3D shape, what 2D shape would result in that? So in your notes, I want you to do numbers 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we'll discuss which one's right. So remember, a cross section is asking you if I took a slice right where that gray plane is and pulled it out, what shape would that slice be? So like square, triangle, rectangle, trapezoid, anything that's 2D. If you took a thin slice, what shape would that be? Okay, on number 5, which shape do you think the cross section would be? A rectangle. If you put square, you're not totally sure if it's a square or not. It looks like it, but you're not totally sure. So rectangle is a better description. Okay. What about 6? It's also a rectangle. What about 7? That would be a triangle. And what about 8? It'd be a rectangle. So when we were doing the stations, when you got to the Play-Doh and you had to cut it, that was what cross sections were. Okay, now we're going to do solids, a revolution. So solids of revolution are 3D figures obtained by rotating a plane figure about a line. So we're going to do some examples. Okay, so if I had this triangle and I rotated it about this line, and it made a solid figure, what would the solid figure be? It's realize when you're rotating, it's not gonna have sharp edges. Okay, it's not gonna have any sharp edges. It's rotating, so it would be going around. So what shape would that be? A cone. And a circle is 2D, so you couldn't say circle anyway. Because it's a solid of revolution has to be a 3D figure that you rotate in a 2D figure to make. So then what would the square or rectangle be? A cylinder. What would this triangle